The news that Mike Tomlin has stepped down as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers marks the end of one of the most stable and respected coaching tenures in modern NFL history. For nearly 2 decades, Tomlin was the face of consistency in Pittsburgh, a franchise known for valuing continuity and culture above all else. His departure is not just a coaching change, it represents a philosophical turning point for an organization that has long prided itself on patience, discipline, and an unwavering identity. As the Steelers prepare for life after Tomlin, the ripple effects of this decision extend far beyond Pittsburgh, raising broader questions across the league, including what this moment could mean for veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers and his uncertain future. Tomlin's tenure was defined by sustained competitiveness. He never endured a losing season, a remarkable achievement in a league built on parity and constant turnover. From his early success culminating in a Super Bowl victory to his later years navigating roster transitions, quarterback changes, and evolving offensive trends, Tomlin remained a steady presence. His leadership style, rooted in accountability and trust, earned respect from players and peers alike. Even in seasons when the Steelers fell short of championship aspirations, they were rarely irrelevant. That consistency made his decision to step down all the more surprising, especially in a league where coaching security is increasingly rare. The timing of Tomlin's exit suggests more than simple fatigue. The Steelers are at a crossroads, particularly at quarterback, where post-Ben Roethlisberger uncertainty has defined recent seasons. While the defense remains a cornerstone, the offense has struggled to find rhythm and identity. A new head coach now has the opportunity to reset the direction of the franchise, potentially modernizing schemes and rethinking roster priorities. Yet, replacing Tomlin is no small task. His presence carried authority in the locker room and credibility throughout the league, and whoever follows him will inherit not only expectations but comparisons that may be impossible to avoid. This organizational shift naturally fuels speculation about veteran quarterbacks and short-term solutions, which brings Aaron Rodgers into the conversation. Rodgers' name continues to surface whenever a team with championship aspirations but quarterback uncertainty emerges. While Rodgers' own situation remains fluid, the idea of a franchise reset in Pittsburgh inevitably invites discussion about whether the Steelers could pursue an experienced signal caller to accelerate their transition. Historically, Pittsburgh has favored drafting and developing quarterbacks rather than acquiring aging stars, but Tomlin's departure could loosen long-standing philosophical boundaries. For Rodgers, the broader NFL landscape is just as significant as any one team's situation. At this stage of his career, his priorities appear centered on competitiveness, organizational alignment, and legacy. Any future move would need to offer a clear path to contention, stability within leadership, and a roster capable of supporting a deep playoff run. A post-Tomlin Steelers team could theoretically present opportunity, but it would also come with uncertainty. New coaching staffs often require time to implement systems and establish authority, time Rodgers may not be inclined to invest. Beyond specific team fits, Tomlin's decision underscores a generational shift in the NFL. Long-tenured coaches stepping away signal changing pressures within the league, where expectations remain sky-high and patience continues to shrink. Veteran players like Rodgers are navigating similar realities, balancing physical longevity with the desire to compete at the highest level. In that sense, Tomlin stepping down and questions surrounding Rodgers' future are connected by a larger narrative about transition, timing, and the cost of sustained excellence. For Steelers fans, the immediate future is filled with uncertainty but also possibility. A new head coach brings fresh ideas, different energy, and perhaps a willingness to take calculated risks. Whether that involves pursuing a veteran quarterback, committing fully to youth, or redefining offensive philosophy remains to be seen. What is clear is that the Steelers are entering one of the most consequential chapters in franchise history, one that will shape their competitive identity for years to come. As for Aaron Rodgers, his next decision will likely be influenced by how teams like Pittsburgh navigate these transitions. Stability, vision, and ambition will matter more than brand or market size. In a league constantly chasing the next edge, both the Steelers and Rodgers stand at pivotal moments. One era has definitively ended, and the choices made in the aftermath will determine whether new paths lead back to contention or deeper into uncertainty.